Okay, I've stayed up far too late to watch the Shanghai Major, but I'm Tabasco Tampon, and I'll be showcasing a current top level leaderboard strategy for Element Tower Defense, which is a custom game of Dota 2, if you're not aware, created by Karasara. So this is the match ID for the replay if you wanted to watch it yourself. Full disclaimer, I'm pretty shit at Eletd. I was heavily being helped by a very useful guide on the Eletd forums by Lavathings, and also I've watched quite a lot of Black.TTK's replays, so I'd definitely, full disclaimer, I'm not very good. But first on wave 1 you want to stick down an element, nature element, and an arrow tower. And you want to put the arrow tower a bit further in front so that it can attack the recruits first to get a bit of damage on, maybe click on them ahead. I got very lucky with my spawn, well, let's put the leaderboard up. I got very lucky with my spawns in this run, so I didn't really need to put any extra towers down, but if you feel like you're getting overrun, just stick some more down, because they only cost, oh well, there we go, only costs 1 gold to put down, as you get 98% back when you sell it. So if you sell them just before the interest goes off, you can maximise the amount of gold you get from them. So obviously, as it's a nature build, it's very weak to fire waves, especially reincarnation, which I normally restart for. So this, like I said, this run is full of mistakes, but it showcases the general build, and yeah, I just got really lucky, got a pretty good score. I could have definitely done better. I imagine Black.TTK will be crying in his grave watching this. So yeah, on wave 5, you want to add another nature element. So in reality, to get the highest score possible, you want to end each wave as fast as possible. Then you want your first element to be water. Obviously at the beginning we started with nature. Obviously I missed that because I'm fucking crap at this. But yeah, there was a bit of a wait after the element, which can be a bit dull. But yeah, you want to do your run on insane chaos rush mode to maximise your score. However, if I'm correct in thinking from a few things I've read on the forum, there's going to be an update to the scoring system, and maybe a few updates to the balance. So I'm not sure how much longer this strategy will be viable for. Okay, dark wave's pretty standard. What you can't see on the replay is that I normally have the grid towers on as well, so it's a bit easier to see. And I try and place the towers at the early stage where they can have the maximum range. But later on we'll be putting them closer up so that they kill the waves faster. Okay, so yeah, another nature on wave 9. As I'm sure you've noticed, you can't see my gold or anything in this little corner here, but you can see my current gold and elements on the scoreboard instead, so I'll try and keep that up, but sometimes it's got a tendency to disappear. So Eletd is kind of like Pokemon, I guess, probably the easiest way to see it. So yeah, wave 10 I put another nature down, but obviously each element is weak to certain other ones. So you want the minimum of 4 nature towers here to take on the second nature elemental, which you want to get at rank or wave 10 when you get your lumber. And then the next upgrade will be at wave 12, where we upgrade one of the natures to a higher level. Sadly I can't select anything a replay, which is a bit annoying. But there's no way I'd have the mental capacity to commentate and play the game at the same time. I'm not a multitasker, I'm afraid. So yeah, I guess if you're a bit of a purist and you really don't like restarting the reincarnation waves, which this one is, but luckily it's quite late, so it's alright. Oh yeah, another point to notice is that I'm microing the towers to kill the ones near the end, because I don't know, personally I think that makes them a bit easier to clean up, but I could definitely be wrong. But yeah, early on with reincarnation waves, if you don't want to restart, you might want to put 3 at least cannons down, because they give splash damage, which is a lot more useful against them. So I'm going to build another nature's tower here, but I'm going to upgrade it to the well, which buffs the nature's towers with speed. So yeah, I guess it's a relatively hands-off build at points. And yeah, water elemental at wave 15. I'm sure if anyone's actually good at this game is watching, it's going to be screaming at things which I've missed. And you're probably right. So I guess leave a comment if you think it's useful to know. It probably is, because you're much better. But I definitely don't deserve my high score. But like I said, Lavathings made a top-notch guide. So yeah, as you can see, we've upgraded another nature, or at least will when I've got enough money. Or maybe I haven't, which is a bit strange. Ah, there we go. So yes, as we just came onto the fire wave, the upgrade is definitely needed, because nature's very weak to fire. Sometimes if you're faced with a fire elemental wave, no, if not, well, elemental obviously, but a fire reincarnation wave, you're going to want to put a high level water tower down. But that's another thing which I didn't do in this video. Too much thought involved, I prefer to restart. Okay, so we're coming up to wave 20, which is where we'll be guessing the third nature elemental, which is a lot harder to do, and there'll be a little trick to get it done faster. Just here I'm looking down there to figure out the radius of some towers, just so I can get it in the best place, which I thought was possible. So yeah, upgrade both of, make sure you've got all of your nature's towers upgraded at this point. And then if you put a level 1 nature's tower on that spot, and highlight that nature tower on the left, ready to sell it as soon as the nature elemental gets out of its range. So yeah, there I've sold it, and then I'll upgrade this tower and put a load of archer towers down. In reality I should have started from the right and gone to the left, but yeah, mistakes were made. GG boys. And yeah, I did highlight all of them there to sell, but for some reason only the nature's tower did. But yeah, luckily I noticed and sold it before the interest came. So yeah, you want to sell your nature tower, so you've only got 2 left, and then upgrade the middle one. And then soon I'm going to build a new tower around here, so that the radius just hits the spawn point, so that I can kill the waves as quickly as possible. I should have already put it there, but definitely not the best. I definitely wouldn't recommend watching this video just to learn how to do it. I 100% look at this as a visual guide to Lavathings, absolutely amazing guide on how to play it. So yeah, fire waves aren't too much of a problem anymore. But I've definitely had games where I've been destroyed by hard waves even at this point. But poor planning, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. As you saw, I sold the old H tower, and then on wave 25 we've got the third water elemental, which you don't need to do anything special for because it's weak to nature. So then should be upgrading the well as soon as I've got the money. Kind of bummed I'm missing a bit of the Shanghai Major right now, but I'm not sure when this video will be null and void from an update, so I thought it might be useful to do beforehand. However, I just want to say that if Liquid's beating Secret right now, I'm going to have to completely rethink my entire life. Well, maybe not my entire life, definitely the last few years. Well, definitely not even the last few years, I probably won't rethink anything. I'll just be surprised. Should have said that. Okay, so not much really happens until wave 30 here. The Talons are pretty competent at taking things. And they've got the well. Yeah, if this is the most boring thing you've ever watched, leave a comment, let me know. I'll never do it again. If it was relatively useful, I might, but I'm sure someone else could do it better, to be honest. Oh yeah, shout out to Pyrian Flax, of course, a fellow Bristolian. Although, sadly, I'm currently shackled in Birmingham, but I'm a cider drinker at heart. And this is the definition of filler. Okay, I'm about to sell the bottom H tower because on the and instead of getting an element on the 30th wave, we want to get the mango, which will give one pure element to upgrade the H tower to pure, and also a boost of gold. You get a free one on the 45th and 50th wave as well, which is obviously pretty good. And you might not have noticed there, but I waited as late as possible to get the interest before I upgraded, because the interest is every 15 seconds. So you can see that, not in the replays, on the actual game you'll see a wave counter. So if there's time for the interest before you need to upgrade it, it's always worth getting the extra bit of money. Although I ended up with more money than I thought I'd have at the end of this video, and completely fucked up. So yeah, I guess it's not really set in stone. Do your own thing. It doesn't seem like clearing the boss wave adds too much to your score. Again, on the next wave I should probably upgrade the well to a waterfall. Although, as you can see, the pure H tower is still killing the waves really as quickly as it can at the moment. But these are very weak waves. Obviously the fire one's got a little bit further. I'm sure you could pull some StarCraft level shit off here, building water towers, but is it really worth it? That's obviously the wrong attitude. It's definitely worth it. Okay, so after this wave it's going to be the light elemental. I really should point that out because you won't see it. It gets obliterated. Man, I'm gonna watch this in the morning after a bit of sleep, and I'm probably gonna put it on r/cringe. I don't know yet. It's been a pretty self-depreciating recording. So yeah, we're starting to come up to the parts where I fuck up, because I have the worst memory ever, and I can't remember the tower combinations, which is definitely a problem. But you should be building 2 tidal towers underneath MP. Sorry, the nature tower. So you'd want to start with 2 water towers, and then turn those into the Crystal Maiden towers. Crystal Maiden, which I think are the frost towers, and then turn it into a tidal, which is the Naga Siren. I shouldn't really have built 2, actually. I think 1 would have sufficed. As you can see, the second one wasn't even in range. Definitely a bit of overkill. Would have saved a bit of money, but like I said, this run I had quite a surplus of money, which overwhelmed me. Yes, that's known as the IO runabout. It's a high level strategy in Eletd, because it increases the FPS on the screen, which kills the waves faster. Little known fact. Should be doing it throughout the entire video. So we're making 2 more tidal towers, 3 even. Can't count, obviously. But yeah, another light elemental. That one survived a little bit longer. Castle is squidgy as shit. So yeah, build another waterfall there, because each one can only buff 4 towers at the same time, I think. And I've got quite a lot of money here, and I think I should have upgraded the 2 tidals there, just to kill the waves a bit quicker. I think that was definitely an oversight. Hindsight is 20/20. I think this is the latest I've ever seen this wave. I know it's random, but I normally get that wave every first 10. It's piss easy. I've never seen it this late, and it pissed me right off. Alright, so yeah, there, I forgot to build that tidal. That would have probably made a bit of a difference as well. But yeah, mistakes were made. So here I'm upgrading all of the tidals to tsunamis. Yet again, might have been more useful to do it before. This is probably where I got the influx of money from, which I didn't really need, when I should have upgraded things quicker to clear the waves. Okay, so that was an earth elemental. Apparently there's no craggy procs in Eletd. But yeah, build another pure at the bottom there, because we got the mango from being on wave 45. I don't have quite enough money to upgrade it to the pure, but halfway through the next wave I should have enough. Alright, so around yeah, wave 47, you want to build 2 enchantments next to the spawn entrance, which is the square here and the square there. You then want to put a waterfall on there, 2 polar towers there, and 1 polar tower here. But I kind of fucked that up a little bit. Didn't realise that my yeah, I'm not even going to explain it. I basically just fucked up. Sold some shit I shouldn't have. I should mark this stream as, well, recording as non-kid orientated. Yeah, see, I've sold that by mistake. Great. Well played. Good job, Tabasco Tampon. Good job. Yeah, so I got a bit behind my build order here. I should have upgraded those 2 enchantments to the next level, the Arc Warden Tower. Can't remember what it's called, to be honest. And yeah, that was another tiny, also known as Earth Elemental there. But yeah, I still haven't even managed to get the polars up. Okay, so I'm building 2 more enchantments to the right of the spawn, and another pure tower on top of the next profit. I really should have made that tower on the 50th wave as soon as I got the pure essence. And yeah, there's the Arc Warden upgrade, but I should have done the 2 closer to the spawn a lot earlier. And also should have built another waterfall, because there's not enough to buff all of them. Oh, and yeah, I've upgraded the polar towers as well. This part will make a lot more sense on the written guide. He's even got pictures. I've got moving pictures though, and I guess on a blow-by-blow account, that is better. I mean, undeniably moving pictures are better. Harry Potter's proved this for the newspapers. Basically, yeah. Okay, so we're coming up to wave 55. I was a bit late there. I should have built 4 tsunamis on the side there. So the next wave is going to be the dreaded Bruno, aka Ice Frog. But yeah, my waves got a lot slower here. I think they definitely could have been better. And here I found that I had too much gold, and I wasn't sure what to do with it, because it's never happened to me before, and I was kind of, yeah, confused. And I've seen on one of Black's replays, he just spams a load of arrow towers everywhere. And at first I thought maybe it does a little bit of extra damage to the ice frogs, get a bit extra, but I'm starting to think that he actually just did it as a bit of a troll, because he had a bit of extra money. And I kind of realised that halfway through as I was putting them down, and thought 12,000 is probably a bit too much. So I put down another enchantment tower. Oh, incantation even. But I'm sure there's better tower configurations than spamming arrow towers, especially as I accidentally sold a shit ton in a second. But Sailor V, yeah, hopeless. Only wanted to sell that one. Yeah, the Brunos are pretty tough. A lot of the high scores I've seen actually have very few ice roll kills, so I don't think they matter as much at the current scoring system, but that might change. But I think this is a pretty good way to deal with them. And yeah, look on the replay, these arrow towers do nothing. I was definitely fucked with. So what I'm going to do in a second, when I realise that this is hopeless, is I'll go over to the spawn and I'll direct the towers there to attack the lowest health ice rocks. Well, I missed that one, but obviously I still wanted to kill as many of them as possible before my lives ran out. Yeah, also before this wave there weren't any leaks, so I didn't lose any HP, which contributes quite a lot to the score. So I think if you get any leaks, you might as well say fuck that run, to be honest. It's definitely not worth it. Alright, so that's my best score so far. It's pretty good, got 52nd rank, but this is 100% due to Lavathings guide and Black. So I'll put the links to his guide in the description. Definitely check out some Element Tower Defense. It's a pretty good game, nice change from Dota. No one's there to shout at you apart from yourself. No Peruvians, although I'm English, so I guess we've mainly got Russians and Poles. Then again, my girlfriend's Polish, so I probably shouldn't badmouth them too much, but she is shit at Dota. So, yeah, I'll continue badmouthing them. Anyway, I'm obviously rambling. It's too early in the morning, been up too long. Easy, 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 easy.